Sometime after our mission in Tempeal, we bumped into the old merchant in Folca.
Well, look who the cat dragged in. Thanks for handling things in Tempeal. You all deserve the best.
Tempeal had been roughed up by Furykin's rampage, and all of the locals were busy repairing the damage. The work we did that day had been crucial to those recovery efforts.
Out of curiosity, my young lizard friend, were you much help to your crew?
Uh-oh, he said the L word. I turned to Vern, ready for his usual furious tagline.
Thanks, Pops. You really helped me see the light.
Huh. This was new. The old man threw an apple to Vern and they exchanged a nod. Then, without explaining this bizarre bond between them that just came out of the blue, he left.
Does anyone else feel like the space-time continuum just broke?
Io was staring dumbfounded at the small dragon, who was already happily munching away on a tart Granny Smith. Had he matured enough to ignore his most hated of hated insults?
Seriously, this is just too much to believe! He called you a lizard and everything! Maybe the ship will be a little quieter from now on, huh?
Hold it! I ain't no lizard! And don't you say that in front of the apple! What if it hears you?
Maybe he'd get there in another adventure or two. Go get this report turned in.
Much thanks, Captain. Paperwork is...
Since the crew started helping Id with his job as the new Mr. Fix-It, we'd been really busy. The shop was completely flooded with requests. Those sad days when the Islanders didn't trust Id, they seemed like a lie now.
Lyria, how are you feeling today?
Id asked me that every time we met.
We're all worried about you. How's the lifelink holding up?
Right, our lifelink. Everyone thought it might have weakened when I was absorbed by Angra Mainyu. Honestly, I had been really scared back then. But now, with the weight of the sky off our shoulders, I felt better than ever. I flashed Vern and Id a smile to let them know I was okay. Talking about the lifelink brought back memories, and I realized Id still knew almost nothing about our adventures. I began by explaining Catalina's daring rescue of me and our escape from the Erste Empire. Then I described the big trees of Zinkenstill and the Imperial Hydra, and the sad reason I needed to make the lifelink with the captain. Eventually, we met Rackham and Io, Rosetta and Eugen. And before we knew it, our ship was full. It's really amazing how much our family has grown. The whole time I'd sat there, in silence, yes, but I could tell he was giving me 110% of his attention.
Since getting to Zega Grande, we've had a heck of a wild ride. But now that things have calmed down, we can get to making some good memories.
Sure.
I think I'm starting to understand Id. Sure, he has two modes, cold and colder. But if you really pay attention, you can see he has a warm enough heart. Id, the captain, the crew, you're the best friends I could ever ask for. Here's to hoping we'll be together forever.
After some exciting paperwork, I returned to find Lyria and Vern taking Id on a walk down memory lane.
You guys have seen some amazing things.
This was coming from someone who survived Lilith's schemes and won a mind battle with a god dragon. I guess game recognizes game.
It's all because the captain looks out for us. Yep, my butt is epic. You saw him save Lyria and this whole freaking skydom.
I turned to look at Vern, open-mouthed. Where was all this coming from?
I'm just trying to be vocal about my appreciation, remember? So yeah, take care of Lyria and keep up the good work.
I could certainly manage that. Oh, just remembered, Sierra got us a whole bag of sweets as thanks for all our hard work. Lyria and Vern exchanged a glance so charged, I thought the air between them was going to burst into flames.
You should have told us that first. Early dragon gets the grub.
Hey, no fair! Come on, Vern! Wait!
And just like that, they were off. Foodies, right?
Captain, you got a moment?
I turned around, about to ask, you want some too? But one look at Id's knitted brow, and the question died on my lips.
Let's duel.
Did I just hear that right? Why, though? Did he have something against cookies?
Sorry. It was the stories about your adventures. They put the thought into my head.
Oh, that's why. Nah, I still got nothing.
I want to protect Lyria just as much as you do.
He stalked away then, and left me staring after him. I was still having trouble piecing together his train of thought, but one thing was clear. He was doing it for Lyria's sake. The duel was to take place at Halewind Altar. Lots of memories there. It's where we first met Id, where I lost to him, and Lyria was taken from us.
Do you guys really have to do this?
We're friends now, right? Friends don't fight each other.
Lyria and Vern tried to talk me out of it the whole way there, but I just kept thinking of the look in Id's eye. He wasn't going to back down, and I respected that.
Captain.
Id had been staring into the distance, like a statue set to guard the altar. He turned when he heard our footsteps.
Now that we've gotten to know one another, I've come to realize something. There's no one that can keep Lyria safe better than you.
He took deliberate steps towards me, but this was nothing like the first time we met. He'd been terrifying then, like a hydra closing in on its prey. But now, there was something softer about the light in his eyes. You could tell he was there to help.
You're the real thing. A hero. You didn't just save Lyria, you saved the skies. And I thought, maybe if we crossed blades again, I'd learn something. Something that would help me be more like you.
Id.
I finally got it. Id and I. There was still a part of us that couldn't tear away from that fateful day at Halewind Altar, when Id had been a bad guy, and I'd been too weak to protect Lyria. But things were different now, and this fight was going to prove it. I'm not losing this time.
I'd be disappointed if you did.
I drew my sword and took the first step forward.
Let's do this. Give me everything you've got.
Okay, right back at you. I mean, we already know this, but it's pretty much unstoppable.
We'll see about that.
I believe in the blood. Show 'em how much you powered up.
I've grown too.
Be careful.
So, wanna give up?
You wish is thinning.
Not quite.
Supposed to protect Lyria like that.
I'm not out yet.
Miss me.
Thank you, Captain.
No. Thank you. I won. I stood, almost doubled over with my hands on my knees, trying to remember how to breathe. Id staggered over and stuck a clenched hand in my face. Yeah, of course he'd go for a fist bump. I tapped his knuckles lightly with mine, and just like that, we were back to being loyal crewmates. That duel had blown away all our regrets. No more looking over our shoulders. It was time to move past, well, our past.
Discount free. Come on, people, don't miss this.
It can't hurt just to look around. What have you got?
Good day.
Hail, friends! Sorry for missing the action. Wish I could have gotten here sooner. As I took my first steps into the town of Folka, I was greeted by the crew, who I hadn't seen in what felt like ages. It should have been a happy reunion. But instead, I felt shame for not being there when this Skydom needed me.
It took you long enough, Slowpoke.
And the razzing had already begun. The captain treated me like a personal punching bag.
You must be the famous Eternal I've heard so much about. I'm Roland, Folka's resident handyman. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Pleasure's all mine, Roland. I'm Sovan, leader of the Eternals. We exchanged smiles and handshakes. So far, so good. I didn't sense any signs of deceit, but nothing's ever simple when it comes to astrals. Kinda hard to trust the people who once invaded your homeland, you know. Make no mistake, Roland had the power to conquer nations if he wanted to. So, is it true that you're an astral?
Yes, there's no escaping my past. However, not all astrals are cut from the same stone. With that being said, I realize old prejudices die hard.
Hey, if you don't start trouble, then neither will I.
It's a deal. I'm sure I'll earn my keep given enough time.
My gut was telling me I needed to keep an eye on this Roland guy too. Otherwise, I'd be shirking my duties as an Eternal. But for now, there was someone else at the top of my wanted list.
Name's Id.
Ah, put it there. Jeez, he had a crushing grip. Suddenly, my body was racked by an unimaginable sensation. One that gave me chills all over. You know how pressure builds up before a dam bursts or a volcano erupts? That's the best way I could describe the ridiculous amount of force pushing back against me. I've fought my share of tough guys before, but this? Never felt anything like it. Seems like the power gauging went both ways. Play cool, Sovon. Flash him your award-winning smile. What's up?
Nothing. Sorry.
I was afraid it would come to this. I'm sorry, Captain. I hope you'll be able to forgive me for what I'll have to do. I checked myself into a room for a few nights. Keeping tabs on Id was going to take a while. Since I've got nothing else on my plate, I figure you guys could use another handyman. I'm more like a handy army, if you will. Although I had persuaded Id to spar with me one-on-one, there was little to learn when the stakes were non-existent. Thankfully, the gods threw me a bone.
Help! We've got monsties stomping around by the waterfront!
The waterfront?
Id looking shook was a rare sight to see. That place must have meant something to him.
Just our luck. The Grand Cypher's still in the shop.
I'll go ask Roland if we can borrow a ship.
Damn it.
This was my chance to see how Id reacted when pushed to the brink. And of course, we had people to save as well. If you don't mind the squeeze, I've got my two-seater that I flew here in. Need a ride?
Good idea. No monsters will stand a chance against you two. We'll catch up as soon as we can.
Got it. See you there.
My plan went off without a hitch. We took off for Tempio with Id pointing the way. This place we're heading to, anything special about it?
Yeah. I promised the people living there I'd keep them safe.
Then there's no time to waste. Last thing I wanted on my conscience was my failure to protect the innocent. Lives were at stake, and that's all that mattered.
I see him up ahead. Let's move.
Roger Dodger, let's take care of this lickety-split.
Their numbers are absurd.
Calm down, kid. You and I can handle twice this fight. Oh, look!
Yes,
It's
sir.
right.
I'm going in.
Take this!
It's another wave. This'll be easy.
Yeah, and that's unfortunate news for my investigation. I need you to go all out here.
Solon?
Oops, spaced out there for a sec. I'm with you. Huh! Thought you had me? One and shot!
Unbound!
Let's go! Fight you in!
Guys, we got more trouble! Monsters are all over the village!
You're kidding me.
Stay focused here, Ed. Leave the village to the captain.
Yeah, okay. Let's wrap this up.
Aha! That must be their gem.
It's a bone army! Where'd they all come from?
I've got this. No match for me!
Holy crap! Now that's power!
Aw, yeah! Time for the intro!
Incoming!
That's the Crypt Keeper who keeps raising the dead.
Die!
Alley-oop! There it is, Oop!
All right. Now for the village. I hope we're not too late.
Id's entire body twitched with impatience. His anxiety was getting the better of him. Go on ahead with Vern. I'll stick around here to mop up any stragglers.
Thanks. I owe you one.
Come on!
I watched them depart, then turned back to my task at hand. That power of his is off the charts. And to think, he demonstrated such devastating power without even fully knowing how to control it. Tackling godlike entities was par for the course for us Eternals. Frankly, in his current state, I'd stick Id several tiers below the toughest of the tough, but he could easily shoot up the rankings. Fully powered or not, the instant he transformed into a mini Bahamut, I'd seen enough. If he ever figures out how to unlock the secrets of Bahamut's destructive might, then gods help us all.
Fresh veggies for sale. Pumpkins as big as your head. Cabbage.
Need something?
The 11th hour was approaching fast. I wanted to spring into action, snip the weed at the roots. But I decided to check in with Twain first, just in case. His power is a ticking time bomb. You want to live with endless guilt after he goes off? 'Cause I don't. Sky Dwellers, to a certain extent, possess something called a boundary imprint, which links them to the boundary. The Sky Realm was going to have a very bad day if his dragon powers ever crossed streams with the boundary's energy. That fear wouldn't stop haunting me. Who's to say the kid had the mental fortitude to withstand the dragon's temptation? Bahamut didn't climb up the supremacy ladder with pleases and thank yous. We'd be smoking piles of ash by the time we decided to move. I was banking on Twain sympathizing with me.
In other words, assassination.
Unfortunately, yes. Believe me, this is our last resort.
Well, I disagree.
When I asked her why, she said I'd fallen prey to confirmation bias. She was still in the process of making her own determinations about Id.
We know good people who once threatened to upset the sky's balance. They changed for the better and were welcomed with open arms into the crew. How can you be so quick to judge a book by its cover?
She added that the captain's journey was fraught with danger. Success hinged upon having crewmates of diverse backgrounds and talents. And you think Id can be one of those people?
Yes. He'll prove himself soon. You'll see.
She always knew how to make a compelling argument. Heck, part of me was even rooting for the kid to conquer the dragon's power. Fair enough. I'll put Plan B on the back burner until further notice. A gentle breeze cooled my skin as a church bell signaled the coming hour. Squeals of laughter from rambunctious rascals filled the town plaza, while their elders engaged in pleasant banter. It was a lovely day. Too lovely to be spent digging up dirt on Id. And yet there I was, playing private detective. You gotta do what you gotta do. Still had no idea how he got his powers in the first place, but his handyman reviews were through the roof. The guy did anything and everything for Folka. He even ran sword training classes for the town's tykes. Guess Twain was really onto something. Id boasted an impressive resume that proved his worth to the captain's crew. There was no way I could move to eliminate him. No, snap out of it, Sofan. You're supposed to remain impartial. Don't let yourself be hypnotized by Folka's bewitching serenity. As it turned out, not everyone spoke so glowingly of the brooding swordsman. Case in point, I found a lady whose testimony supported my misgivings.
Yes, he did save me from danger, but I just can't get over his terrifying visage.
May I ask why?
He tore through monsters like paper. Does it make him less of a monster if he's the one slaughtering them? What if he snaps one day and comes after me and my family?
The masses fear power beyond their comprehension. These misunderstandings can snowball into skywide chaos. If we could keep a tight lid on Id's might, then everything would be hunky-dory. Whether the captain and us Eternals could form a tight enough seal was the problem. Even if I wanted to give Id the benefit of the doubt, I had to assume the worst. Another gorgeous day. Light winds, and not a cloud in the sky. I leaned on the deck railing of the airship and stared out into the forgotten sky. This is it. I'd arrived at the spot where Id had rescued Roland, where he had opened a hole to another dimension. Wasn't traversing dimensions something only the 6 dragons were capable of? Can I risk letting a kid who's capable of tearing the fabric of space live? Can't hold it against him that his astral foster mother led him down a path of darkness. Not to mention, his body had been hijacked by a literal dragon god. Don't be stupid. Unlike the other problem cases in the crew, this guy is beyond saving. He's an irredeemable menace. I hated that annoying voice, because I knew it was telling me what I wanted to hear. He's too dangerous to be left alive, and you know it. The voice began pestering me after I teamed up with the captain to resolve a crisis, revolving around the sky's wedges, aka the 6 dragons. Good luck trying to silence your own thoughts from yourself. It sounded exactly like me, because it was me. A Sylvan of an alternate world spoke from the time-convergent boundary. Apparently, I had made wildly different choices in that timeline. Id has an imprint, what with him being a sky dweller and all. It's bad enough he's got the power of destruction. What happens if he acquires the boundary's power of creation, too? I was no expert in that mumbo-jumbo, so I'd have to take his word for it. Of course, I'd take it with a hefty dose of salt. Just let him talk, and hope that he tires himself out. Fine. I won't beat a dead horse, but here's some food for thought. Take a peek at this vision of Id getting his hands on both powers, and then tell me you're okay with turning a blind eye. A searing vision ripped through my skull, and left me with a pounding headache. Where do I even begin with what I'd been shown? There was a dragon, presumably Id, on a murder-fueled rampage. His breath left behind wakes of charred soot that scattered to the wind as islands tumbled out of the sky. The ultimate strength belonged to him, and he unleashed it upon the skies until only a hollow husk of a world was left. Big deal. It had a 1 in a billion chance of happening. That's practically 0. Neat trick. You almost had me going there. Who was I fooling? So long as Id drew breath, practically 0 wasn't 0. I hate this. As much as I wanted to slap the smirk off my other face, I knew I was right. And that's what pissed me off the most. Sorry, Toyin. I can't wait for your judgment any longer. You'd understand my position if you'd seen what I'd seen. Suddenly, Anra's words rang in my ears.
Sometimes making impartial decisions means losing the sympathy and understanding of others.
True enough, old friend. True enough. If that makes me public enemy number 1, so be it. This is my duty to the world.
What's this all about, Sylvan?
Id eyed me with great suspicion, and he had every right to do so. One doesn't get called out to the monster-infested Skyworm Valley expecting to have a fun-filled picnic. Thanks for coming on such short notice. You might want to sit down for this. It wasn't going to be an easy pill for him to swallow. I told him about his boundary imprint, the boundary's power, all that jazz. It was imperative for him to understand that one wrong move could spell doom for the world. Prevention is the best cure, meaning you've got to go. I took everything, and I mean everything, into consideration. I'm just doing my job here. No hard feelings. In my mind, I pictured a dragon's silhouette, racing through the sky above the valley, raining death and decay upon the land. I told myself I was doing the right thing.
I see.
Considering the gravity of what I'd just told him, it was doing a good job of staying composed.
I can't dispute the fact that my power has the potential to cause disaster.
His eyes burned with the will to fight.
But here's the rub. I'm indebted to the people of these skies, and I aim to repay them. The Sky Realm granted me this strength for a reason, and until I understand my purpose in life, I swore I'd never let this second chance go to waste.
I knew he was doing everything in his power to help the captain and others. You can't fake that kind of sincerity.
Come hell or high water, I will survive.
He made a big show of drawing his great blade. Yeah, right. As if that would dissuade me. Fine then. Let the games begin. We were both swordsmen, and we knew the score. Only one of us was going to come out on top. I, Sovan, the Star Sword Sovereign, shall cut you down! Alright, buddy. Throw the kitchen sink at me.
Intention of losing to you.
Oh, look! It's raining swords! So what? We can take this
Won't hold back.
Good. I like a fight.
Should be able to dodge this, right?
Arrogant punk.
You won't escape me!
Up and up. Not over yet. Sentence! Oops! Major luck!
Break!
There it is! Too much for you?
Ask for it. I'll kick your ass! Your dawn has arrived. Become my power!
Free the beast.
So on. Resist!
Up and up. Keep it coming. Caution's the word.
I won't.
Let's see what you got. So you can rein in the dragon. What a surprise.
I'll prove it!
That'd be awesome if you could, kid. But I just don't see it happening.
Oops, I heard the story. You and Mommy Dearest tried your very best to wipe out Sega Grande. Keep it coming.
That's my sin to bear forever.
Oops, too much.
Till I pay in full. Death is the coward's way out!
Cat and mouse.
That's all well.
Tough luck, kid. I finally broke through Id's tenacity and forced him down onto one knee. The kid wasn't a monster, far from it. But I had to heed the warning from my other self. Without the guarantee of him mastering his powers, I couldn't take any chances.
I refuse to stay down!
To my surprise, he wobbled back up on trembling legs and readied his hulking sword again. What does he eat, iron?
You won't stop me from keeping my promises!
Then I guess we're about to find out who's on the right side of justice. Neither of us spoke at this critical juncture. We raised our swords and prepared for one last strike. Suddenly, there came a whistle of air followed by an almost inaudible thud. Crap, thought I had more time. The instant I saw that quivering arrow shaft sticking out from the ground, I knew my best laid plans had gone up in smoke. I'd been busted by the Goody Two-Shoe Squad, and I didn't need to guess who was part of that team. Twain, Lyria, Vern, and of course, the captain. Twain reached me first and alighted gracefully by my side.
Now that's weird. No one consulted me about dragging it out into the wilderness to murder him.
No, really, what could I say? The rest of the group came sprinting over while I got chewed out.
That's enough, Sylvan! Why are you two trying to hurt each other?
Yeah, what's got into you guys? We're all supposed to be friends.
Look, we've still got a situation here. Don't come any closer.
Knock it off, dummy!
It took a second for the slap to register. When it did, oh boy, did it sting. The others stood there in uncomfortable silence, unsure if it was wise to speak.
Do you still trust me?
Knowing when to cut your losses is a valuable skill. Nothing more I could do but sheath my sword. The captain had this uncanny ability to inspire hope when the chips were down. I swear I could see this heroic aura glowing around them. Ever since I first met the captain, I could always rely on them as a bedrock of integrity. If I ever stumbled down a hole and vanished from the face of the Sky Realm, the Eternals and the world would continue chugging along without a hiccup under their lead. So back to the question. Did I still trust the captain? There was only one answer to that. Yeah, I still trust you. 110%. My beef with the Dragon Kid was all but cooked. I never have and never will lose faith in the captain. Now it was time for me to put that faith to the test.
Take a look. Pancake vegetables for sale. All organic.
Good day.
Well, this was awkward. I turned to Id and gave him the best I'm sorry I could muster. Outcome notwithstanding, this mess was on me. It was entirely within his right to stomp all over my apology, if he chose to do so.
Forget it. I still don't get that boundary thing you mentioned. But given the destructive nature of the dragon's power, I can at least see where you're coming from.
Great. Way to twist that knife into my guilty heart. He and the captain were so much alike. Super kind, yet, at times, super ruthless. A dangerous combination, to be sure.
Last thing I'll say about it is this. I'm going to keep using my power for justice. I choose to believe that's what the skies intend for me. So, if you let me live a bit longer, I'd appreciate it.
Say, you ever heard the phrase, noblesse oblige? It means, those who bear great power must bear an equally great obligation. Wonder if the kids ever heard that expression before. Doesn't matter. He's the shining example of what that phrase entails. I was offering him an olive branch by laying down my arms. Of course, the captain didn't see it that way. You're always slow on the uptake, came the harsh rebuke. Don't get me wrong, Id. You haven't earned my complete trust yet. But if the captain says you're good, then you're good. For your sake, I suggest you don't lose their trust at any cost. It looked like he wanted to get something off his chest.
This is going to sound silly, but I'm jealous of the rapport between you and the captain.
Huh? What do you mean? Jealous? He lost me there. Captain acts like a saint to everyone except moi. I'm treated like the scum that gets scooped out of a fish tank. Now I've gone and made myself sad.
You're special. No one else gets the same level of snark or ribbing that you do. Isn't that worth something? You guys share an affinity beyond regular crewmates. I'd go so far as to call it familial.
Yeah? Huh. That, never occurred to me. I mulled it over in my head. Yeah, like the way siblings squabble, right? I totally play the big brother role to a T.
More like younger.
Huh? But age-wise, that wouldn't make any sense. I swear I just saw a figment of TN smirking at me. Curse you, kid, for spoiling the mood. Curse you!
Hey, Sylvan! This letter came for you!
Awesome. Thanks a bundle, Lyria. Once we'd returned to town, I had drafted a report about the id kerfuffle and sent it off to Anra. My hands trembled ever so slightly as I unsealed the envelope and my pulse began to quicken. Must have been the stress over the response that lay waiting within. I hadn't sugarcoated any of the details. I judged id to be a threat and attempted to eliminate him. But the captain's steadfast guidance helped me cool my head. Me in the old days would have been like, slay first, ask later. The leader of the Eternals is always right. I cringed at the recollection of my former pig-headed self. But on to the letter.
Dear Sovan, I read your report with rapt interest. I get the sense you're conflicted about your personal development over the years. I don't know how helpful this may prove to be, but I'd like to offer my perspective. People change all the time. That shouldn't come as any surprise. As we've seen with Foer and Seox, the Eternals are no exception. It's safe to say the Captain's influence is largely responsible for altering the paths we've taken. Even an old coot such as myself has managed to learn new tricks. As far as I'm concerned, the Eternals have changed for the better. By that logic, you would simply be the newest member to undergo a long overdue transformation. You made a decision as expected of a leader, and no one can argue with that. Sincerely, Anra.
No one understands me like you do, old friend. Looks like Anra was letting my bonehead mistake slide without too much of a fuss. At least this time, anyway. That was a small weight off my shoulder. People change all the time, he said. It sounded so obvious. But hey, when you're right, you're right.
Hey, Sylvan! Come help us, Lazy Bones!
It's always nice to feel wanted. Your wish is my command. It would seem my trials and tribulations had only just begun. Before leaving this skydom, I'd need to perform a spectacular deed to erase my name from the captain's crap list. A lazy bones, am I? I don't hear anyone else getting called lazy bones. But wait. So wouldn't that make me special? I feel warm and fuzzy inside.
Let's see.
What do you say? Will you accept it? We're counting on you.
I'm all ears. Got an order for a new weapon? Which weapon shall I strengthen? Let me show you what my master has taught me. All right, let's do it. Please select a right stone for me to engrave. I'll unlock the power within. Leave it to me. Not bad, is it? Let me show you what makes it perfect. I'll unlock the power within. Leave it to me. It's a great success. Let me show you what my master has taught me. I'll apply a right stone from the primeval god. Imbuing your weapons with power, huh? Not bad, is it? Come again.
You won't be sorry.
I swore I would protect this crew.
Alley-oop.
Step up.
Oh, look. This should do the trick. Try to run. Yeah, we showed them who's boss. Leave it to me. Tasty.
Another round.
Ungo. Over here. Oops. Angela. Captain.
Try and stop.
Infinito creador. Ungo. Tasty. Playtime.
Following.
Nice time. You make a great team.
You always have
What's
my
the
vote.
matter?
Rotura.
So they were holding out on us.
Then let's keep our guard up.
Yikes.
Shockwave, can you jump over them? Can you protect me?
Yikes.
Don't let him finish charging!
Thought you had me? Oh, look. It's right now. Strike through. In position.
Fine by me.
Keep up the good work.
Hear that, Fuji?
It was easy
You're such
following
a
your
good boy.
lead. Battalion
Alley-oop. There it is. Now this is my favorite part. Cat and mouse.
beat them
Right
back.
away. Easy.
Holding out on us. That's a shame.
There's a time and a place for every power. Oh no! Not over yet. Keep it going. Nowhere to hide. Not a chance.
Don't let him finish charging!
I've got
They're
it.
all mine.
My pack
Here
can't
goes
help but
nothing.
feel curious about
They're going
their
to bring
size.
these.
Right.
Call them back.
We'll look out for any strong attacks.
One victory. Oh no! Up and up. Infinito creador. Bongo. One more time. Rotura.
Do it.
Cat and mouse. That's it easy.
Nice work.
They're mine.
Indeed.
The heavens tremble as the sword sovereign rising.
I'll destroy them all.
Show no mercy!
Cat and mouse.
Aim for right, left we got some!
I've got this.
Levo, pick me up, easy!
Join as one. Gale Force.
It's over already? Boy, you're on a roll!
Open up. Oh, here we go. Open up. Bad. Nice. Open. Nice. What I say? Nothing to it.
Fresh veggies for sale. Pumpkins is big. Hit your head.
Yo.
Easier than eating apples.
second?
Let's kick some tail! Easier than eating apples!
Oh, wow.
Nice.
So then...
Let's kick some tail! Baddies ain't got nothing on you! Mission complete!
So then...
Nice.
And not the kind that want to haunt you.
Yes, can I help you?
Right.
I can make the arrangements at once. Please be careful.
Is your stomach growling? Give it what it wants.
This ain't gonna work out for you. Oops! Let's go for broke. Don't mind if I do.
Roger.
Too much. Nice hustle, team.
Thanks for having my time.
Quite right. What's the matter?
Out of practice? Do no work!
Easy. That all you got? Yeah, we showed them who's boss.
And we'll do it again.
Cat and mouse. Let's play. Infinito creative.
Poisoned you.
One hand. You got it.
They're growing desperate. Be on guard.
Get back. I'll shoot you.
Not your head. Keep it coming. Whoa. Yikes.
Battalions of fear!
Cat and mouse. Oops. Angela. Oh no. Keep it going. Strike as one. On it.
Let's go. Your strikes are powerful.
And you, my good man, had an excellent eye. Alley-oop. There it is. Let's do it.
Right behind you.
Let's go. You won't prevail. The end is near. Bye-bye. Leave it to me. Lock you in. Strike!
It's over.
How's this? Cat and mouse.
Of course.
You got it.
Sniff out anything, would you?
Unga, let's see what you got. Cat and mouse. Be careful, guys. Unga. We need to get a load of this.
Thank you, Fairy.
Hit the path.
Not enough. And here I was hoping to save my truck car. Get me la spalla!
I'll destroy them all!
Show no mercy!
I'll handle you.
Take the right!
I've got this. Five Boogles! Cat and mouse.
Join as one!
Deal first! Alley-oop. Nothing to it. You don't have to twist my leg. My mind's lit. Step up! Not over yet.
Oh, that should be the last of them, which means quest complete.
Open sesame. What lucky ducky? Oh, what you got? Open up. Not bad. It must suck to be on the losing side.
Right.
Come to view the requests? What do you think? This one, yes? Good luck out there.
It's never too... to enjoy life. Ooh, a diversion. Well done. Infinito creare!
Watch your feet! I need your aid!
Nay.
Moon sets!
Nice try! Will you protect me?
Pilot Shadow!
Thought you had me? Me! One hand, like the north wind!
I'm your
Here goes
friend!
nothing.
Now's our chance!
Show no mercy!
Easy. After you.
It's okay, Momo. Sovan's a friend.
Ah, poor little fella. I promise I'm a good guy.
What's the matter?
Oh, look! It's raining soot! Oops! Made to look! Keep it coming. Be careful, guys.
I'll find a safe spot and support from afar.
Thought you had me? Let's see what you got. Up and at 'em. Infinito creare! Bring it! Bye-bye! No! Over here! Hit 'em while they're down! No! What's the matter? Cat and mouse! Rotura! Step up! Try to keep up! Over here! Step up! Beat them to a pulp! Right away! That's the stuff!
I'm in full agreement.
Yeah.
Oops! Too much for ya? Cat and mouse! What's the matter? Thought you had me? Alley-oop! There it is! Just now it's time to party! You won't prevent Ungo! Looks like we poked the bear too much. Right. Safeguard your positions! Oh no! Keep it coming! Rotura! Let's see what you got! Oh look! It's raining swords! Up and at 'em. Hunger! Tasty! Come if you dare! Ha! Thought you had me? You don't have to twist my leg.
You made that look easy.
Open sesame. Watch. Open up. What nice. Open. Nice. Whoopsie daisy. Did I scare ya?
Is your stomach growling? Then give it what it wants.
All right. Can I have a second? Oh.
I smell it. New mission. Daddies ain't got nothing on you. Nice. Haha, let's kick some tail.
So then,
Mission complete.
Yes, can I help you? What do you think? Should you take this one? Good luck out there.
Uh-huh.
This ain't gonna work out for you.
Try and stop it!
Well, let's go for broke. Alley-oop! There it is! Oop! Too much! We got this!
Right.
I'll follow you! Beat them back!
Understood.
Understood.
Roger.
Turn it on!
Cat and mouse! Over here!
All right, then.
All together! You have my aid! You're done! This crew gets results!
I can always
No matter
count
what
on you.
dangers lie ahead, we'll be ready.
No, fuck! Not over yet! Infinito creare! Come on! Give me a challenge! For me! I'm up!
Proceed with caution.
Roger that! Over here!
So let's keep our guard up.
You can't stop!
Up and up! Hunger! Tasty! Great rotura! Don't mind if I do. I'll handle
Roger.
this. Follow through! Glad you're on my side.
You were no slouch.
No
either.
foe compares to us.
Infinito credo! Up and up! That should make things easier.
Not bad.
Cat and mouse! Victory is at hand! Now this is my favorite part. Tasty! Oops! Vigilance playtime! Understood! Right, you're done! Right where I want you. Nice time! Make the heavens tremble! As the sword sovereign rises!
We're up, guys.
I've got this! Cat and mouse! To the front line! Rotura! Alley-oop! There it is! Oh, look! It's range 9 is 1! Gale Burst! Oh, no, do it.
All right, then.
Cat and mouse! The
They're growing desperate. Be on guard!
Right. We'll look out for any strong attacks.
You gotta bring them.
Angela! Not over yet. Oop! Too much for you? Let's go! You face the sword chopper!
Practice?
Come on! Get a load of this!
Attack in one fell swoop.
Understood! Over here! The end is near! Heads up! Here it comes!
That should be the last of them, which means quest complete.
Oh, huzzah! Oh, not bad. What nice. We gave him hell.
Can I have a second?
I smell it. A new mission. Daddies ain't got nothing on you. Nice.
So then...
Let's kick
So then... No.
some tail. Mission complete.
Cool.
And not the kind that want to haunt you.
Hello there. Here it is. I can make the arrangements at once. Please be careful.
The welcome squad is here.
Rafuda! Let's see what you got! Oh, look! It's raining swords!
Here goes!
Couldn't have done this alone.
Hunga! You're the best!
You speak the truth.
Too bad for you! Oh, nice! Cat and mouse! Hunger! Cat and mouse! You can't stop me!
Don't think so.
Strike as one!
Fine by me.
Understood.
Strong combination! Come on!
This is going to get ugly. We sure
Safe
did.
spot and support from afar.
What's the matter? Push forward! They're on the right. Perfect sync!
Keep it up.
Preparation's over.
Let the frost take you!
There it is! Came out! Tasty! Hunger! What's the matter? Oops! Made to look finished! Oh, look! It's raining sun! Understood! Roger that!
Didn't know we had such perfect sync.
Well,
Just what the
standing
doctor
there,
ordered. Here goes nothing. Huh. Thought you had me?
Do
One
it!
and get a load of this!
Don't get cocky.
Fair enough.
Let's be careful
You're
how we
right.
approach them.
Understood. Do not falter.
Cat and mouse. Easy.
Let's end it.
After you. Play.
That should be the last of them, which means
Open
quest
sesame.
complete.
Lucky ducky, open up. Open sesame. What? Open up. Nice. Ah. I knew we would win from the start.
Can I have a second?
Ready? For some action? Baddies ain't got nothing on you. Nice. Ready? For some action? Easier than eating apples. have a wide selection of sigils. Let me know if you need help. We have a wide selection. Does someone want to trade in their Dahlia badges? Da-da-da-da! Ever stronger sigils await your creation, Captain. Don't be a stranger!
Good day.
There are no wrong choices
It can't hurt just to look around. What have you got to lose?
Let's kick some tail! Baddies ain't got nothing on you!
Need something? Let's see. Will you take this one? What do you say? Will you accept it? Be on your way.
For a limited time only, I'm slashing my prices in half.
I'm going to ruin their whole career.
Try and stop it!
Now it's time to party. Oh look! It's raining swords! Hungo! Over here! Don't mind if I do. Follow it.
Let's get him!
Captain looking good.
Feeling shy,
We
Nikolai?
keep following your lead.
Huh. Cat and mouse. You over here!
Step up!
Try to keep up! Major luck!
I'll cut you all down!
What's the matter? Time to get cute. Nowhere to hide. They're growing desperate. Be on guard.
Get back. I'll shield you.
One blade, one victory. Over here. Hungo.
You can't beat them back.
They're finished.
Good job, crew.
Well, teamwork's kind of my
Pretty
thing.
much perfect.
I felt proud of that one. Up and at 'em.
Show them power for us!
Thought you had me? Hungo! Let's play! Let's see what you got! Cat and mouse! Hungo! Now! Up and alley! This sword stopper reveals his strength! Tienmi la espada! Let's finish that! Oh, oh look! It's raining swords! Take this! Air detonation! Hungo! I love it when a group comes together. Cat and mouse! Let's play! Playtime! I'll follow you! Heads on a swivel, folks!
Of course.
What's the matter? Alley-oop! There it is! Rokuda! Surrender! Cat and mouse!
Let's be careful.
Understood! Do not falter! Infinito Battalions of Fame! Cat and mouse!
That is right?
Hungo! Cat and mouse! Hungo! Keep it coming! Ha! Thought you had me? Hungo! Over here!
That art out of practice?
Cat and mouse! Let's see what you got! Keep it coming! Oh look! It's right out there!
Let's dance.
I wonder if anyone can stand up to your might.
They don't call me the strongest man in the sky realm for nothing.
Cat and mouse! Hungo!
You made that look easy.
Open sesame. Huzzah! Nice. What you got? Nice. Open up. Not bad. Whoopsie daisy. Did I scare you?
Take a look and pick. Discount free! Buy one, get one free! Come on, people, don't miss this! If you're hunting for quality... Bargains when you come to the...
Give it what it wants. Can I have a second?
I smell a nip.
Incredible.
New mission. Mission complete. easier than eating apples. Mission complete!
So, is your stomach growling?
Yes, can I help you? Right. I can make the arrangements at once. It's in your hands now.
Great. The welcome squad is here.
Try and stop it!
Leave it to me. Cat and mouse. You got it.
Understood.
We sure taught them a lesson.
I can always count on you.
Right you are.
Well done.
Infinito creare. Hunger. What's the matter? Thought you had me? Cat and mouse. Over here.
I'll find a safe spot and support from afar.
We got this.
Roger.
It's on now. Heads on a swivel, folks.
Yes.
Let's play.
Focus on the dangers ahead.
Up and up. Cat and mouse. Understood. Hunger. Tasty. Oops. Major lunch. Cat and mouse. Let's play. Now, strike through.
Let's dance.
Wow, I love you guys.
Yep, that was smooth.
Let's see what you got. Oh, look. It's raining swords. Like the north wind. Now it's time to party. Let's play. Hunger. Take it, won't prevail. Cat and mouse. Let's play.
Proceeding with caution.
Thought you had me? Bring it! Stand by. Heads up! Here it comes! All together! You have my
Understood.
Try to run! Nice time! We make a great team!
You always have my blade.
Now, the finale! The sword sovereign reveals his strength! Cien mil espadas!
We're up, guys!
You face the sword sovereign! What's the matter? I've got this! Ice Eagle! Stallions of speed! Tempest!
That should be the last of them, which means
What
quest
you got?
complete.
Oh, here we go. Nice. Open up. Nice. Star Sword Sovereign, at your service.
Can I have a second? Give it what it
Ready for some... Action! Mission complete!
Oh dear.
Haha! Kick some tail!
No. There.
I smell a new mission!
Hello there. Here it is. This one, yes? Please be careful.
We've got lunch specials, good food, good prices. Is your stomach growling? And give it what it wants. Fresh sandwiches come with the soup and the side.
It's never too early to enjoy life.
All right.
So then,
Is your stomach growling? And give it what it wants. Fresh sandwiches come with the soup and the side.
Come to view the requests? Here it is. Good luck out there. Hello there. Here it is. This one, yes? It's in your hands now.
Ooh, a diversion.
Try it!
Oh, nice. Now, strike through. I knew you were fast, but sheesh.
It's an honor to have your trust, Zovan.
Hunger! What's the matter? Battalions of Oops! Major lunch! Cat and mouse! Take them back! Get a load of right away! Hunger!
Feel the sword arm you
What's the
got.
matter?
Oh, please, I'm nothing without your heavy support.
Keep your eyes trained on them.
Too much for you? Cat and mouse!
Crush up!
Let's see what you got! Hunger! Cat and mouse!
Come if you dare. Do it. Good night.
Easy!
Way to go.
Hear that?
Heck yeah!
You're such a good boy.
Oops! Major lunch! Infinito! Keep it going! Try to keep up.
Like the north wind.
Face your reckoning.
You can't stop the fear. Over here. This should do the trick.
Understood.
You will it back down now.
I'm ready.
Sure thing.
Very
Let's
well.
go, guys.
Ha! Thought you had me? There it is. Hungo. Oh look, it's raining swords.
Beat them back.
They're all mine. Hungo.
Not bad.
It was easy to follow your lead.
Rokuda. Let's go. Now, the finale. The sword sovereign reveals his strength. Cien mil espadas. Let's finish that. Honor will defend.
To the front line.
Tasty.
Show no mercy!
One blade, one victory. Come on. Give me a tap. The giant is one.
Deal first!
Nothing to it.
Couldn't ask
What
for a
else
better.
did you expect?
No. Over here.
That should be the last of them, which means quest complete.
What you got? Open up. What a bag. Open up. What you... Nice. Bring it! It must suck. To be on the losing side.
Can I have a second?
I smell it. A new mission. Daddies ain't got nothing on you.
Come to view the requests? Here it is. Would you take this one? It's in your hands now.
I'm going to ruin their whole career. Thought you had me? One and strike at Surrender! Oh look, it's raining swords!
All right, Mr. Motivation, let's do it.
Just try me.
Thanks.
Hungo! What's the matter? Name it. Cat and mouse. Tasty!
You can't stop me.
Angela, playtime! Dodge if you can! Hungo, that was nice!
Gigi, you did well too.
You speak the truth.
Too much for you? Keep it going. Southern Cross!
Battalions of fear.
You thought you had me? Let's see what you got.
Right.
Easy.
You're a fierce ally.
Yep, that
It
was
was
pretty
easy
much
following
perfect.
your lead.
It was a pleasure.
Oops. Too much for you? Cat and mouse.
Nice maneuver.
Hunger. Tasty.
Don't
You don't have to twist my leg.
You do good work.
Cat and mouse. Try it again.
We're up.
Here goes.
Roger.
I'm just getting started. We'll never back
Well done.
down.
Certainly.
You got it.
Way ahead of you.
Step up. Keep it coming. Oh, look. It's raining swords. Huh. Thought you had me? Alley-oop. There it is. Cat and mouse. Don't mind if I do. Follow it. I feel bad for any chumps who get in our way.
There can be no mercy on the battle.
Cat and mouse.
Beppo,
What's the matter? Step on, leave it to me. Tasty. You face the sword up. Nowhere to hide.
Assault formation.
I'm up.
Right.
One last push.
Understood.
No. Let's play. You're mine. The heavens tremble as the sword sovereign rises.
Oh, that should be the last of them, which means quest
Open up.
complete.
What you got? Huzzah! Oh. What's that? What I say? Nothing to it.
Can I have a second?
I smell a new mission. Daddies ain't got nothing.
Come to view the requests? What do you think? I can make the arrangements at once. This one, yes? Good luck out
And
there.
on you.
Hope they make this interesting.
Thanks for the help.
Angela! One and... Shot! Infinito creare!
Another chance.
They're all mine!
I've got you.
Hunger!
That would hurt.
No matter what dangers lie ahead, we'll be ready.
Cat and mouse. Oh, nice. Thought you had me? Hunger! What's the matter? Stay focused. For form. Battalion. Oops. Too much for ya? Hunger! Cat and mouse. Hunger! Rotura! Let's see what you got! You won't prevent me. Beat them to a pulp. Time to get. See, we're not out of the woods yet.
Nice work.
Understood.
We can handle that.
Let's play.
They're going to bring the heat now.
Oh, look.
Right. Look out for any stand attacks.
Let's go. Not over yet. Keep it coming. Oops! Angela! Cat and mouse! All together!
It's over.
In position! Try to run!
By me.
Glad you're on my side!
Well, teamwork's kind of my thing.
Not bad.
One and start! Infinito creare! Cat and mouse! Hunger! Thought you had me? Cat and mouse! Oh no! Hunger! Not over yet! Let's go for broke!
They stand no chance.
Let's spank that sucker! Bye-bye! Strike! On it! Surrender!
How's this?
There's always more trouble.
Of course.
Roger that!
I hear you.
Over here! You're mine! The heavens tremble as the sword sovereign rising!
I'll destroy them all.
Show no mercy!
I've got this! Oops! Any spots for you? Join as one! Heal first! Hunger! Nothing to it. Fight's already won! Let's cook this turkey! Understood! You face the sword suck! Infinito creare! Come on! Give me a challenge!
We sure showed them.
Open sesame. What you got there? Open up. Nice. Open up there. Ah, I knew we would win from the start.
Can I have a second?
Ready for some action? Easier than eating apples.
Uh-huh.
Yes, can I help you? Here it is. Have a nice day.
Looking for the rabbit apple.
Daddies ain't got nothing on you. Easier than eating apples.